This is Patrice Wendling at the American Society of Hematology's annual meeting in Atlanta, speaking with Dr. Demopoulos about the MM003 trial using low-dose dexamethasone combined with pomalidomide.
This trial was designed specifically to address the unmet medical need of patients with multiple myeloma who are progressing on lenalidomide and on bortezomib. These are patients for whom we don't have any standard treatment options. Most of the times they get only palliative therapy, and the expected progression-free survival and overall survival is very poor.
And in this case, this combination, even though it is lower dose dexamethasone instead of the high dose, which was the comparator, you did see a PFS and OS survival advantage.
Yes, because we believe that pomalidomide with low-dose dexamethasone show a synergistic effect. Actually, there was a previous trial which compared pomalidomide single agent versus pomalidomide low-dose dexamethasone, and this trial had indicated that the combination was better as far as response is concerned. So we believe that there is a synergistic effect, which ended up being better than high-dose dexamethasone.
What might be going on in that synergy? What's working there?
It is not clear. We know that steroids show synergism with proteasome inhibitors, with immunomodulatory agents, and also we know that steroids also are active agents against myeloma by themselves.
Generally, the thinking is that more is better. Why in this case is less better?
More is better as far as response is concerned. There has been, as you know, an ECOG trial which was reported a couple of years ago, which compared lenalidomide with high-dose dexamethasone versus lenalidomide with low-dose dexamethasone. Indeed, the response was higher, but the toxicities with high-dose dexamethasone were much higher also, and this was associated with an increased death rate. Thus, the trend today is to avoid administration of high-dose dexamethasone in the context of myeloma, with the exception of some special situations, such as patients who present with acute renal failure or they are in great need for a very rapid disease control.
Were there any particularly troublesome side effects, toxicities that you did see with this combination?
Toxicity was grade 3 or 4 neutropenia, which occurred in approximately 1/3 of the patients. This is an expected complication of pomalidomide. However, the incidence of neutropenic fever was much lower, around 7%. The drug, the combination was very well tolerated as far as deep vein thrombosis is concerned. The deep vein thrombosis rate was 2%, and also very few patients had exacerbations of pre-existing peripheral neuropathy. So clearly this is not a neurotoxic agent, and it makes it very useful, especially for patients who have been exposed previously to neurotoxic agents such as thalidomide and bortezomib.
How does this regimen compare to carfilzomib as a rescue strategy?
It is not, of course, possible to compare two different drugs from two different trials. However, as a myeloma community, we are encouraged that now we have both carfilzomib and pomalidomide low-dose dexamethasone that could be used to salvage, to rescue, and to help some patients with unmet need multiple myeloma.